Gozzler here. This is another video, another battle video I'm making against me and Pikachu is level 100 from victoryroad.4motion.com. Certainly a force to be reckoned with. Excellent battle. I really enjoyed having it. I thought it was a lot of good predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Sorry about the shaky cam. I got to do this by hand if I want to get it right. So I lead with Gyarados. He leads with Caesar. I decided I'm just going to go straight into a Dragon Dance. I don't think he's got Stone Edge, so I don't think he's going to be able to take me out in one hit. I got a Sash on him anyway, but it's not really going to do me any good. So I go the Dragon Dance. He goes with the U-turn, and I'm kind of wondering what he's going to go out to. He ends up making a pretty good move here and going out to a Staraptor, I think. Yeah, so he goes up to Staraptor, predicting an Earthquake, and he also gets the Intimidate, so my attack is back at 383. So it's back at normal, which is alright. Gyarados is pretty tough. So I predicted a switch and went for the Waterfall, just to get the normal reliable stab attack, and it does a pretty significant amount of damage to Staraptor. Probably would have killed him if I didn't have Intimidate. So he Whirlwinds my Dragon Dance, and I get Jolteon to come out, and I was pretty excited about that. I figured it was a little too early to over-predict. I didn't know if he had any like priority moves. I should have just Shadow Balled. This is a Choice Spec Jolteon. I decided just to go with the Thunderbolt anyway. If it didn't have any effect, then I could have just switched out, which I did. So I went to Cresselia to avoid the Earthquake I predicted, but I predicted wrong, and he went straight into an Outrage. So I'm gonna get my physical wall up. His Outrage isn't gonna do that much. I know I should be able to survive at least 2, unless he gets a crit. So I go in and I want to do a Reflect here, but he's gonna get 2 moves because I switched out and it's faster. So I wasn't really too worried about that. I was kind of scared about him getting a crit. I didn't want to lose Cresselia this early. So I go with the Reflect, and now I'm not worried about Outrage anymore. He gets Confuse Hack, so I'm pretty sure he's just going to switch out now. So I decided I'm going to set up a Light Screen and maybe a Safeguard and move into someone else depending on who he brings out. So he goes out to his Gengar, and I already selected the Light Screen. I'm predicting a Shadow Ball, so I'm going to switch out to a Normal type. So I always bring a Normal type, I always bring a Ghost type. You guys normally have seen that in my videos. So I'm going out to Togekiss. I wanted to go with an Ominous Wind. I probably should have went with a Silver Wind. This isn't a Paraflinching Togekiss. This is a 60 power raise all stats Serene Grace Togekiss with EVs and speed and special attack. I only ever send it out after Cresselia. So I was lucky there. I got the stat boost after the first attack. So he goes for a Bullet Punch. I'm not really too worried about it. I still got Reflect. So I'm going to Baton Pass back with the Gyarados and see if I can get an Earthquake in. I'm tempted to Dragon Dance. I'm pretty sure I Dragon Dance anyway because I have the Intimidate and Reflect still. So I'm not really worried about... Oh, well, I just lost Reflect there. So I was thinking I still had it, so I'm pretty sure I go for Dragon Dance. And I'm not really worried about Caesar. Oh, no, I go straight into the Earthquake. It's probably the best move. I wanted to go into a Dragon Dance, but I didn't want to get Whirlwinded again. Even though if he did bring out Staraptor, I probably just would have killed it anyway. I figured he might have predicted an Earthquake, but last time I did, he used the Waterfall, so I could see why he would want to stay in. So he goes out to his Gengar, predicting an Earthquake, but I had selected Waterfall, predicting a switch. So this was a good prediction on my part. I was kind of figuring that Gengar was sashed. I don't know if that is a Scarfed Gengar or a Specs Gengar. I have no information about it because he didn't really get to use it. He just kind of got the Death Fodder there, which sucked for him because Gengar is awesome and a huge asset. So he goes back out to Caesar, and I'm just going to Waterfall it again, but he goes for the Bullet Punch. And Gengar goes on a pretty good sweep here. Or not Gengar, sorry, Gyarados goes on a pretty good sweep here. I decided to Dragon Dance just to get rid of Intimidate from before. I'm pretty sure I got Intimidated again. No, I didn't get Intimidated again. Sorry about that, guys. I knew I was going to survive another bullet punch because I still had my stat raises from Togekiss. So I just go into Waterfall. Pretty sure it's going to kill it after the Dragon Dance and all my other stat boosts. So yeah, I'm not really worried about Gyarados dying. He's done his job. He turned out to be a really good choice for me to bring. He goes out to Garchomp thinking that I probably don't have Outrage, but I do. And end up owning that Garchomp with an Outrage. And I'm pretty sure I get stopped by a priority attack next turn. Don't remember. I did just have this battle. I thought it was a pretty good battle. Lots of excellent predictions on both of our parts, so I figured I'd post it. Again, guys, sorry about the shaky camera, but it's hard to get a clear picture by leaving it stationary with this webcam because I don't have a tripod or anything for it. So he goes into his Metagross. Excellent move. I figured I was going to get bullet punched, but I don't think he has it on that Metagross. I'm pretty sure he just rocks Zen Headbutt, Earthquake, and Thunder Punch or Ice Punch or something. So he goes for Ice Punch. Good move, is going to kill me either way, and I do believe I decide to go out to Jolteon. No, I go back out to Cresselia and try to set up another Reflect. Yeah, so I turn out to be faster than Metagross, which is good for me. He goes for the Meteor Mash and misses, which was huge. If you would have got that off before I had reflected, it probably would have killed me. Cresselia is a pretty big pretty big physical wall, but Metagross is just a dominant attacker. He sends out Shaman, and I was kind of scared of maybe a Grass Whistle or something, so I safeguarded. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go in for the Light Screen and a Future Sight, just in case. So I avoided his first Leech Seed. I thought that was kind of surprising. I don't use a Pokemon with Leech Seed, so I don't know its accuracy offhand. So I'm just going to basically use every single one of the moves I have on Cresselia and basically just try to set up for Togekiss again. So I just use my Future Sight there, and I'm going to go back out to Togekiss. I don't think Shaman has anything that's really going to do too much damage to Togekiss. I really don't know, I don't use a Shaman ever, so I don't know what it's capable of. I looked it up while we were battling, and it has a lot of possibilities, and I didn't really know what he was going to go for. He goes for a Seed Flare. I thought it was a pretty cool looking move. It's one I've never ever seen before, which is rare. I've just very, very seldom run into a move that I've never seen. So I lose my Reflect and go into Silver Wind trying to get another stat boost, but it doesn't happen for a while. It's not doing a whole lot to Shaman there. It's a pretty good special waller. It's not a very strong attack. Togekiss has got pretty good special attack, but not good enough to go over half. So I don't really have a problem with that. I'm trying to get another stat boost. I know if I get it, that's probably going to be the end of the Shaman. So he's got his Leech Seed in there and leftovers, so it's proven to be a little bit more of an annoyance than I wanted. He ends up taking the Future Sight. I totally forgot about that. It does fuck all, really. So I'm just going to spam Silver Winds. I do have Ominous Wind and Ancient Power and Baton Pass on this Togekiss. A lot of people run a Paraflinch Togekiss, but I don't. For a second there, I thought I had a crit, but I didn't. It was just a normal attack. He rocks Psychic. I think I lost my Light Screen already. Oh, no, there it goes. I knew sometime around when he used Psychic, I lost my Light Screen. So Togekiss is doing alright, I guess. I'm pretty sure I rock leftovers on Togekiss. I don't remember what I have on it in terms of item. I think it's leftovers. I gotta pay more attention to these. I'm in a different mindset when I'm actually in the battle. But I go for the Silver Wind, and I think I get my stats this time. Yeah, so I end up getting my stats. I've only got 81 health, so I'm thinking I'm just going to keep her in. I'm pretty sure I just keep it in. I'm not really worried about Seed Flare. It didn't do too much last time, even with Light Screen, but now I got the defense boost. I wanted to Baton Pass, but then I got the special defense drop, so I don't want to bring that onto another Pokemon, especially going into a Shaman or whatever else he has left. I'm pretty sure he's got Metagross and Staraptor left. And I think he has Scizor left, but I'm not really too worried about it. So I ended up getting killed by Leech Seed, and that really disappointed me because I had just gotten my other stat boosts, and I was pretty upset about that. So I go into Starmie and know it's going to be faster, so I decide to go for an Ice Beam, and he goes makes a pretty good prediction and goes into Metagross. So I don't know what he's going to use. I don't know if this is a Punch Metagross. So I decided I'm just going to switch back out to Cresselia and just go for another Reflect and see what I can do about this Metagross. Cresselia managed to recover a little bit of health. I really should have went out to Jolteon, just absorbed his attack and then Shadow Balled him. I ended up getting Parahaxed here. I'm not really too concerned about it. This Cresselia is a little bit faster than that Metagross, but I'm used to it being slow, so it's not really a big deal. He goes for the Meteor Mash and misses again, which was huge, because same thing that happened last time. He missed his Meteor Mash before I got my Reflect up, and it totally would have killed me. I'm pretty sure he's pretty upset about that. That would have been a deal breaker for earlier on in the game. So he goes for a Meteor Mash this time and grabs it. I got Reflect up, so it's not going to do too much. I decided to safeguard in case he wants to Parahax any of my other Pokemon. So with leftovers, I'm doing alright. I'm sitting kind of pretty right now. So he goes for a Withdraw, going out to Shaman again. I'm not too worried about it. I just decided to switch and go back out to Jolteon and just spamming Shadow Balls, I think. Yeah, pretty sure I just spam Shadow Balls. Yeah, so he sees my Shadow Ball. I wanted to save it as a surprise, but I figured it was going to kill Shaman. Came pretty close, but didn't quite kill him, and he goes out to an Earth Power, and I really, really didn't see that coming. I thought that was a wicked move to keep back. A wicked move just to have. I love Earth Power. I think it looks cool. It's a special Earth attack. I think it's the only one besides the Mud Bomb and Muddy Water, I think, are the only other two. So he goes Withdraw Shaman and goes out to Staraptor. Excellent move. I'm locked into Shadow Ball, so I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go back out and go to Cresselia. I think I just fodder it. Cresselia is usually the Pokemon with this team that I run out to. Now I go to Gengar, predicting a close combat, but he doesn't use it. He goes to the U-turn, breaks my Sash. I'm not really worried. I'm just gonna. I don't want to spam Shadow Balls. I don't want to spam Psychics, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go for Dark Pulses because it's going to hit any of his Pokemon, no problem. I figured it was gonna do a little more damage to Metagross because this Metagross seems like it's got a lot of defense, a reasonable amount of offense, but it turns out it has a pretty good special attack too. So he goes for the Zen Headbutt, and as soon as I saw that hit, I was 100% confident that. It was the Zen Headbutt was gonna kill my Gengar, and yeah, Gengar's dead. So I go to Jolteon and start spamming Thunderbolts because he still has Staraptor and Shaman, but they're both pretty well dead, so I know after, as soon as I sent out Jolteon, it was good game. So, good game, Pika. I had a lot of fun. Not as much fun as I'm about to have, I think. So yeah, I enjoyed our battle. You can check out the forum. It's victoryroad.forumotion.com. So excellent battle. I really enjoyed it. I liked your selection of Pokemon. I hope you liked mine. Lots of good predictions on both of our parts. So yeah, this is Gozzler signing out. I hope to see you guys later. Toodles.